Hi, and welcome back to the Soul Shift channel. What I believe is a very important factor in life is to dare to let go. Whether it is about material things, emotions, beliefs, habits, or people, doesn't matter. Sometimes life becomes so much easier if we just allow ourselves to let go. If you think about it, life is a bit like a glass of water. In order to actually add more water to the glass once it's full, you have to empty some of it. If you just keep adding more and more water, it will overflow. Life is a bit the same. If we just keep filling it up, eventually it will overflow. With a glass, we have a choice. We can either pour some of the water out and then fill it up again, or we can just keep pouring water into it until it flood over and making a bit of a mess. The same goes for our lives. Either we just keep filling them up and have no control over what we will spill over, or we can make a conscious decision about what we want to let go of before we add something new. This is somehow the key to being able to fulfill your life and create exactly the life you dream of, desire, and definitely deserve. Just knowing what to let go of is hard, but I'm convinced that most of us unconsciously know if we just allow ourselves to be honest and dare to feel and tell ourselves the truth. In life, there are so many things we have to do. We have no choice. But then there are also many things that we actually can choose ourselves. So why do we keep those things in our lives that are not serving us anymore? Perhaps because someone else thinks they should be there. Why is it so often much easier to listen to other people's opinions than to our own? After all, the life we live is purely our responsibility, and it's totally up to me to make the most of it. Still, time after time, someone else's opinion is more important than my own. I really wonder why we would rather do things we don't like or don't enjoy than simply let those things go. I do understand that we are social beings, and I understand that once upon a time we truly needed our group in order to survive. But times have changed, and just because we are kind to other people and treat everything around us with love, does that mean we have to follow someone else's desires, wishes, and dreams? There are so many people on earth that there will surely be people who understands us, who think the same way or want the same thing. Why try so hard to fit in with people we simply don't fit with? Of course, sometimes it's much easier to go along for a while instead of creating a conflict, but that should be the exception, not the rule. Perhaps the best thing to do is simply become aware of what steals our energy and what fills up our energy levels. As with a glass of water, whether we drink the water or pour some of it out, the feeling of having space also makes it easier to drink from it. And when it is time to fill it up again, there is plenty of room and we don't end up with a messy table. What if life is exactly the same? If we either digest the life we have or actually pour some things out of it, it would become much easier to live. And once it is time for new knowledge or new experiences, there will be plenty of room and space for all those new things in our lives. That was all for today. Thank you and enjoy your day. Bye bye.